and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling aha. Now I never been down with no OPP. I talking about selling our people's property. Don't know who doing it, so don't round me out. Don't send no police round me and tell me shush my mouth. Where's our conviction? But where's our pride? We selling everything, selling our backside. Just go online, it'll make you sick. You can buy any island, just point and click. See, they're selling our country, yes, they're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling aha. Hey, hey. Ride him. My mother always say, where you find it, donkey? Ride it. Who's donkey? What? Come on. We got a whole nation in 73. Now we getting back the whole country. What kind of fools we must be, selling out for a bag of rice and a cup of tea. You know what does bug me? Help me understand. I can't find piece of property for under 80 grand, but I can fix this. I know what to do. I can squat just like them other people try make me do. See, they're selling our country, yes, they're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling aha. They're selling our country. Ooh, they're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling aha. I get everybody sell some every day. They're selling one island, be it they will keep. What can be left for you and me? Is this the example? What's our kids to do? You want them have a sense of pride, or go selling too? Cause they're selling our country, yes, they're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling aha. They're selling our country, yes, they're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling aha. They're selling our country, yes man. They're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling aha. They're selling our country, yes, they're selling our land. They're selling our archipelago of sea and sand. Now break down the acronym like you in class. Oh, they're selling the whole country. Ooh, they're selling aha.
Whoa, girls, we out doing
The Coalition of Independents weighing in on the recent Shantytown Supreme Court ruling, saying they believe an appeal is necessary. Bethany McDermott has the details.
Two top-ranking members of the Coalition of Independents had a lot to say about the recent ruling on shantytowns. COI Deputy Leader Maria Daxon.
That means they can build on anybody's land without permission. First of all, everybody in this country knows that you need permission. It's 4 stages, your foundation, how you get all the way to build a whole entire building and ain't going through the Ministry of Works. And in other words, what this new PLP government is saying, this is acceptable.
The ruling handed down by Chief Justice Sir Ian Winder made way for only 2 structures on an Abaco shantytown to be demolished. The government was looking to demolish over 200 homes in various shantytowns. COI leader Lincoln Bain says it seems no one has the political will to handle the issue.
They could have gone through the building codes and they can demolish any building in this country, and there are Bahamians who have experienced that, where their building or parts of their building were demolished or ordered demolished. And so they can do something about it.
Bain went as far as to call the shantytown matter a serious humanitarian crisis. Meanwhile, Daxon says the Attorney General must appeal the ruling.
If the Attorney General don't appeal this, these people is going to continue. What is going to stop them? Nothing.
Bain reiterated the strong stance on the matter is not through the eyes of discrimination against foreigners.
We're not anti-Haitian or Jamaican or American. We want you to come the right way so that our country can manage its resources properly and know how we can work together. Yes, you are free to come and help us build our country, but come through the front door.
Reporting for Our News, I'm Bethany McDermott.
Thanks, Bethany. It's time now for your first look at temp.
The Dutch farmers who have been protesting tirelessly and fighting back against the EU's restrictions on livestock and farming have successfully taken over their government. Because they didn't just protest and wait around for some politician to help them out, they formed their own political party, which is now the largest political party in the Netherlands, winning 15 out of 75 seats in the Senate, which gives them power to block legislation and also gives them more seats than the current Prime Minister. Let this inspire you to action. Too many of you are sitting on the sidelines. Enough. Get off the bench and into the battlefield. These globalists who are trying to play God, they're not invincible. Remember when Agenda 2030 was Agenda 21? They had to push it back because of Trump and because we the people would not comply with their COVID nonsense. How much more will you take before you finally get up and do something? Before you put action behind all your complaining? We have more power than we've realized. So lace up your boots and let's keep pushing back their stupid agenda.
Good afternoon, my fellow Bahamians, and welcome. Thank you all for being here. As always, it is so good to have you here. It is a wonderful pleasure to spend my evenings with you, educating the Bahamian people and showing them what the New Bahamas is all about, while doing what we committed to do, and that is exposing the corruption in this nation, so that we can open the eyes of the Bahamian people and they can see that it's time for something new and time for something different. The old ways will not work anymore. And so it's time for change, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you for wherever you are from, wherever you've joined us from. It's time. I want to say to all of you, it is time. And so the clarion call is coming forward. We are going to rally. We have to show the government that we are serious and united. A show of force, a show of strength, a show of numbers. It is the only thing that moves them. As Dr. Martin Luther King said,
to keep this movement moving. There is power in unity and there's power in numbers. To keep.
And that is the words of one of the greatest civil organizers in the world. There's power in unity and power in numbers. And it's time to show your numbers. Wherever you show it, you don't have to do it on Bay Street. I know they brainwash us with that. You don't have to. It's a good place to show your strength and your unity, and it's a good place to take over the government if you have to. But you can show your numbers and show your strength, and the government will start to have to do what you say. Martin Luther King was able to accomplish that and show the numbers and strength, and the government had to pass the bill that they were afraid to pass. We have to take our country back, and it's going to take all of you to show up and show out. And so we are again letting you know, clarion call. This is the fight to save our nation. We're having a mass rally on Labor Day. That is June 2nd. That's Friday, June 2nd. And that's going to be at 6 p.m. Yes, 6 p.m. We're having a rally so that we can come forward and you can hear what we have to say. We can talk about the issues that are concerning this nation. And we're going to release our the first 7 or 8 shadow cabinet ministers to the Bahamian people who are going to take up the reins to start dealing with certain different issues. And so you're going to see, you're going to start to see the architects of the New Bahamas, the people who have been working behind the scenes. They're going to start to come forward piece by piece. Every few months, we're going to release more and more of them. And as we keep some in protection until the last minute. However, we want to announce the change of location for this event. The location has changed. All right, so we need you to pay attention to that. You and your family members, make sure everyone knows. We are moving from Windsor Park, and we are moving to the entertainment grounds on Arawak Key. All right, we're moving to Arawak Key, and we're moving to the fish fry. All right. So we're going to be right where the stage is and all that entertainment is going on. We're going to be right on our key, and we're going to be at the fish fry. So the government has moved us, and we have moved to our key and the fish fry. All right. And so our key, the fish fry, is where we're going to have this. So we're not going to Windsor Park anymore. We are going, we have it in writing. That we are going to our key and the fish fry. So we have paid in full, and yes, they charged us to use the public place, but this country we live in, we have paid in full, and we're moving to our key on the fish fry. So please, as you share this new flyer, please make note that the location has changed. We don't want people showing up to Windsor Park and we're not there. Listen. I'm told they had a strategic meeting about this whole thing. They had a strategic meeting, and they said, listen, if you all have that in Windsor Park, there's people in walking distance. That's too central. A lot of people are going to be able to just walk there and come there. You all need to carry that somewhere else. And so they decided to put us on our key so that persons who would want to come would have to have a ride to get there. And so we're calling on all of you. We're calling on all of you to gather your friends and family and loved ones together. Y'all carpool and y'all get out there. Carpool and get out there. Show your strength in numbers. Show them that we are fed up with all the things you've been seeing. Show them that we are fed up with being taxed to death. Show them that we are fed up. And so we got some interesting stuff to talk about today. But I want to start this in a special way today. I want to start this live in a very special way. I want to talk to you, and I want to talk to you in a different way today. And so I hope you appreciate this, but I'm going to talk to you in a very special way. We're going to start this out with a poem. We're going to start this whole thing out with a poem. And it's a poem that speaks to what's really been going on in this country. And this is a serious one. This is a serious one. And so I want you to pay close attention to the words of this poem. I call this poem Corruption. In the heart of paradise, beneath the sun, so bright, lies a shadowy secret cloaked in tropical night. A tale of corruption in the Bahamas we see, where the palms sway in rhythm and the sea is so free. A government tainted in the public's dismay by no-bid contracts, favors in play, to political cronies with hands held out wide in the name of progress. Their greed they can't hide. Passports and visas, papers of state, sold at the table, sealing a fate. Immigration's sanctity tarnished and marred. In a game of power, compassion is barred. A crown land so precious, a gem of the seas, gifted to friends, met with sly smiles. A crown land so precious, a gem of the isles, gifted to friends, met with sly smiles. A nation's heritage, its soul, its heart, divided and parceled, torn apart. Bribes for gun permits, deals done in the dark. Corruption's imprint leaves a stark mark. Safety and security sold to the highest bidder. In the land of the sun, the truth grows bitter. Islands and keys, treasures of the seas, sold for silver, a tragic decree. A country's patrimony, its history, its pride, exchanged for a bribe, dignity cast aside. Politicians accused, but untouched by the law. In this paradise, an unsettling flaw. Crimes unprosecuted, justice denied. In the court of corruption, truth has lied. In the heart of paradise, beneath the sun's radiant light, lurks a deeper darkness in the public, out of public sight, where the dance of corruption in the Bahamas does weave, in the hush of the media and the truths they believe, silenced by the government, with jobs and contracts grand. Journalists now silent, no longer make a stand. Political appointments, a reward so sweet. In the game of silence, truth takes a back seat. And the judicial system, a beacon of the law, tarnished by the friendships that reveal a fatal flaw. Appointed friends and allies in robes of justice clad, in a court where fairness turns to something so sad. Illegal shantytowns, their roofs beneath the sun, survive through bribes accepted, demolitions never done. A symptom of corruption where the lawless find a way, in the heart of paradise where shadows hold their sway. You remember the Bahamas, yet remember the Bahamas, fair and bright, is more than its leaders lost in the night. It's the people, the culture, the azure sea. It's the power of truth striving to be free. Each tale of corruption, each wrong to right, kindles the fire the Bahamians fight. In the land of beauty, under the sun's warm glow, the march towards justice, countries to grow. Yet we must remember the Bahamas so fair is more than its leaders who choose not to care. It's the people, the culture, the sun-kissed sea. It's hope and resilience. It's the dream to be free. For each tale of corruption, there's a counter song of the Bahamians fighting against the wrong. In this land of beauty, under the tropical sun, the fight for justice has only begun. Be strong, my Bahamians, and have no fear, because change is not coming, change is here. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Corruption by Lincoln Bain. We have to fight for this country. We have to fight for change. We have to be the change that we want to see. And I'm calling on every single Bahamian, near and far, to meet us on Arawak Key. Meet us on Arawak Key. Meet us on Arawak Key. The venue has changed. I'm going to post that poem on my status. In fact, I think I'll do a video reciting that poem for you. But I'm going to post it on my status. It's Corruption by Lincoln Bain. It is the Bahamas as I see it. The Bahamas as I see it. And so the rally venue has moved. We're now on Fish Fry Key. It's time. It's time. It's time for change. Make sure that you are part of that change and make sure that you are there. All right? Make sure that you are there. All right? We're about to make the change. We're about to be the change that we all want to see. Talk to your family, talk to your friends. We have to make this happen because all we are seeing is corruption. And I'm about to show you some stuff right now. I'm about to tell you some stuff. I'm going to tell you this. This is the first time in months that I have received a death threat. This is the first time. When I posted this is the first time that in months that they have had the courage to threaten little old me. Why are they so afraid of me? And who are these people that find it necessary to threaten me? Let me tell you something. It is futile to threaten a lion. We're not interested in the bark of a hyena. We are not interested in the bleat of sheep. Your little barks and bleats and your meows don't move me. We're not afraid of you. We have come to change our country and we've come to do this fearlessly. So y'all could call me and breathe in the phone and tell me what you could do to me all you want. Let me tell you what I could do to you. Let me tell you what we could do to you. We are going to hog tie you politically and fling you out of the window of the House of Assembly, never to return. And you are going to land in Her Majesty's Correctional Facility, many of you. And we are going to impound and take back everything that you have stolen from us. And the more you threaten me, the more anger you make me. The more angry you make me. You're not going to change me. I'm not going to accept your bribes. I am not going to sell out. I am not one of them. We, the people of the Coalition of Independence, we are Bahamians. We are regular Bahamians who have had enough. And we are going to take a stand. So y'all could threaten, y'all could block every kind of business thing I want to do. Y'all could do everything y'all do to me, lie to me. Y'all could wake up every day and tell another news story about me. I don't care. I am going to stand up and I'm going to fight for what is right. There's nothing that you can do to take that away. There's no stories that you can tell about me. There's no things that you can threaten me with. The worst thing you could do to me is send me to my mansion on the other side early. And that's a blessing, because now I definitely wouldn't have to deal with y'all and your corruption. With your country that is falling apart and doesn't work. Nothing in this country works. With your country where everything is worse than it was 50 years ago. So the worst thing you could do for me is the best thing you could do for me. So don't think that your threats are going to move me, because you are cowards. Because if you are really going to do something, you're in a threat and you can just do it. And no, I'm not going to make a police complaint. And you know exactly why. go read the poem. There will be no police complaint. We finished with that. We're going to throw all corruption. Bahamians, I'm calling on you to stand. There are some people whose heart is set on taking what we have, on stealing our nation. They want this. And we have some corrupt persons who are willing to give this away to the highest bidder. They want this, but they ain't have this. Y'all would have this over my dead body. Because I know that there's a remnant of Bahamians who are ready to stand up and fight for this, who are not corrupt, who wants to save this country for their children. And that's us. Live ain't gonna be long tonight. We're gonna be out of here by 9 o'clock. I got some things to do, and I want to get straight to saying what I have to say. I'll let a couple of y'all call in and say what you have to say. But yeah, this is people again. I don't know why they're afraid. Y'all go threaten someone who y'all can move. But see, the Bahamians have been like women who have been beaten and battered, because that's how the PLP treats them. You know, remember Leslie Miller and his wicked words that he said how he bragged about in the House of Assembly now, of all places, the Honorable House of Assembly, about how he beat a woman and beat her till his hand was tired, and all of the MPs in there, including the women, Glennis and Martin, all of them, they laugh at this nonsense. But that's what they do. They feel that we are the women that you gotta beat. Like they feel like, yeah, Bahamians just need that beating. If we ain't beating them, they can feel like we ain't supposed to be in power. So every time we come in, we can sweep them up and talk to them there good. Then we can beat them for 5 years. And then they get mad and they go that way, and then they come right back to us. And then we can beat them, because that's all they do. They're beating you every 5 years. They beating you to smithereens. And you loving it, they go right back. I watched the event FNM was having recently. And I saw some people there. They don't have a lot of people, but I saw some people there in red shirts. And I couldn't believe that human beings would still wear red shirts. The FNM treated us so bad for the last, for those 4+ years. I am offended by the color red, although they don't own that color. I'm offended by that. And there are some people who are so corrupt and evil that they just want this to go back in the hands of those evildoers. They want to keep this country in the hands of those evildoers. They won't come back to beat us to smithereens again. Let me let Leslie Miller remind you what the FNM and PLP has in store for you.
That's like beating your wife or your girlfriend every time you go home. You just beat her for looking at her. I love you. Boom, boom, boom. I had a girlfriend that, but I don't beat. She used to tell me, I love her no more because I did. But seriously, I had one like that. I had one. You know, to tell me. You know that you're joking with that. I'm serious with that. I tell I get tired, but my hands hurt a little bit. Give a break. I'm telling you the truth. One thing I don't do is lie.
One thing he don't do is lie. They say, man, Les, you got to be joking. He said, not me. One thing I don't do is lie. He said he beat that woman. He beat her. He beat her. That's what he do. And that's what they do to y'all every single election cycle. And it's like Bahamians just love that. All right? And that's how they treat y'all. And that's how they continue to treat y'all. If y'all keep falling for that stupidness, at some point you got to wake up. All right? And we got to stop selling ourselves out. So at the FNM at an event, we saw Arinthia Komalafe there. Arinthia Komalafe has apparently sold out to the FNM. I guess the PLP didn't give her what she wanted. So I guess she's gone to the FNM to sell out to them. Listen, this is the same old cycle. The same old cycle. These third parties come up, tell you vote for them. They know they were always puppets of these same oligarchs. Puppets of the oligarchs. Remember, I told you all, her husband was working for Brent then, for the insurance companies. Remember? I showed you all the proof of that. I showed you the documents. And so since FNM didn't want to rule, okay, husband said, listen, come this way. It's my people. We could be straight. Y'all wake up. These people are puppets. They don't want to fight for the Bahamian people. But we are looking for an army. We are raising an army of Bahamians who are ready to fight. Qualified Bahamians. Not the same faces you've always seen. A new generation of Bahamians with vision for the next Bahamas. And so I wanted to let you all get that clear. There's no future in the FNM or the PLP. We got to stand up and take this country back. Us. And so The war begins on June 2nd at Arawaki. For those who just tuned in, it's at Arawaki Fish Fry. All right, make sure you are there. All right, make sure you are there. Okay, so let's get started. So we get this out of the way quick. I just wanted to say a special happy birthday to Miss Palace. I got to go into Bamboo Town and visit with Miss Palace in Bamboo Town. And she was having a birthday, and then some friends took me there. And she said this was the best birthday party ever because I showed up. She was so supportive. Everyone at the party was in support. They are COI strong. Never met them. First time we met her and all of the persons there. And it was encouraging to see how that whole entire house and that whole entire block is COI strong. People are saying that they're ready for change. Some of them were generals of the other parties, and they're saying that they have changed. And they said, Mr. Bade, you'll be surprised how much people have already switched from the PLP and FDM. We have woken up, and we ain't fooled no more. And so we're looking forward to Marie Jackson going and taking back Bamboo Town for the Bahamian people, represented by Renwood Wells, corrupt LOI Renwood Wells. Now you're represented by, yeah. And so, or you're not represented. And so we want to make a change, all right? And so happy birthday to you, and all the best to you, all right? So I want to show you some stuff. I'm going to get right to the point. Also, everyone is calling me about this. Lenny Kravitz won't be Bahamian. I guess no more taxes in the U.S., no taxes on his royalty, et cetera, and he gets to come and live in Luther where his house is and love himself, all right? And so everyone sees the value. Everyone is coming to the Bahamas. Everyone is trying to get a way to come here except for Bahamians. This is for Bahamians, the regular Bahamians. For Bahamians, this is a bad life. Anyone who is a foreigner or used to be a foreigner, there's Mami's Bahamian, but everyone who's a foreigner and come here, they get the good life. There's no law for them. They can do whatever they want. But for us, what is this? So I'm going to start by telling you this, then I want to show you some documents. Ladies and gentlemen, for a long time, some people had this question about handguns, whether Bahamians should have handguns, whether business persons should have handguns. But the PLP is in power, and every single thing is for sale. Everything is for sale. Everything. Because the PLP is in power. All right? And so, them kind of shows where, so we know this, you're going to get it out. People are paying $6,000, $7,000, or $10,000, depending on who you pay it to, in order to get a license that normally you don't get. All right. This is my thing, and this is why corruption is so evil and stupid. My thing is, if the government wants to give out handgun licenses, just give them out. Just give it to me. Why does there always have to be some corruption and under the table deals? I know this for a fact because someone showed me this. See here? Government issuing these. And all I had to pay was I'm talking about what I know. I'm hearing that they've given out 500 of these particular licenses. Do the math. 500 of these licenses, depending on who you get it from. I know the names of the persons that's dealing with this, all right? But I can leave that right there. But depending on who you get it from, it's a different price that you will pay. My thing is, let's just end the corruption, man. If you're giving out handguns, give out the handguns. If the person is a law-abiding citizen, is a businessman who would want to protect himself, and that's what you want, just do it, man. Stop making Bahamians have to pay for everything. Just do it. We don't need all this corruption. This is what we want to get rid of in this country. There are number men that now have handguns. Police officers have given me information. There are people with records that police officers are concerned that these people with records shouldn't have handguns. Now, they didn't get this illegally. They get it from the government. But there are police officers who are concerned and disgusted when they see, hold on. I can't have a handgun, but they could have a handgun? There are police officers who can't carry a handgun home. Police. But y'all need to see the list. I got a list. Stay tuned. Y'all need to see the list of the people who are getting handguns, while police officers don't get handgun to carry home. And then only like senior ranking officers will take it home because no one can question them, can't do nothing with them. But you can lock them up. And so they take their handgun, and some of them get issued their personal weapon. But there are police who can't take a handgun home, but they're giving handguns, not giving, they pay, to persons, including some persons who police officers are concerned about. All right? I saw Wayne Monroe the other day. I think what is it? House of Assembly? Wayne Monroe, using the House of Assembly with a handgun in your waist. Now, I saw a bulge coming from the side of your jacket right there. So either that was a cell phone or that was a handgun. Wayne Monroe, please let us know if you are carrying a handgun in the House of Assembly. That's out of order. That's the case. Someone asked the news to cover that place, is Wayne Monroe carrying a handgun? 1. 2, is he carrying the handgun into the House of Assembly? Why? Inquiring minds know. You 500 Bahamians. Bahamians should not have to pay bribes for anything. In the New Bahamas, no one will have to pay a bribe for something that they should be entitled to. And if no one should be entitled, no one will be entitled to it. But if we're going to let persons do it, it's going to be fair and justice all around. All right? Stay tuned. This is just a shot over the bow. I want to see their response so I can spank them with what I got. This is a shot over the bow. Who are these 500 people? That's the question of the day. So I'm going to skip over from now on and come back there what you have to say. All right? I got 20 more minutes. All right. So, 21. I want to show you some documents. And these are some interesting documents. I have to fiddle through these because I could hardly see them to say which one is which. So you might see me fumbling from one to the next. All right. So just work with me for a second. All right, let's see what this is. All right, so this is, we're talking about Crown Land now. Rush into this. This is the documents they say is from Mr. Alfred Stewart, December 16, 2021. Remember, election was in September 16. So there's 2 months after election. This person applied for Crown Land. All right. I'm directed to acknowledge receipt of application dated December 13, 2021. Before 2 months, he applied December 13. Please be advised that this acknowledges receipt of your application does not constitute permission to enter Crown Land. Yours faithfully, Allison Smith McDonald, for the acting director. All right. So that's Alfred Stewart. All right. Who is Alfred Stewart? That is the question. Who is Alfred Stewart? Who is Alfred Stewart? All right. Let me go to response letters. Let me see what response Mr. Alfred Stewart got. You all ready for his response? Okay. Let's see what the response was. Let me pull up the right one now. Okay, this looks like it here. Boom. Response. Let's see the response that he got. Let me show you the land that Alfred was trying to get. All right. March 16th, 2022. Freest. So December 16th, he applied, and literally, well, they acknowledged him, and he applied on December 13th. They responded to him on December 16th, right? And literally 3 months later, 3 months to the day that they responded to him, 3 months, 3 months, they replied to him. Umbrella 242, Care Company Limited, care of Alfred Stewart. It says, there, sir. They ain't even put no address here. There's a P.O. box. So whoever leasing our Crown Land or getting our Crown Land, he getting it with a P.O. box. So hope you could bill him. He's writing about the former Ortec base in Camps Bay, South Andres. The former Ortec base. Y'all hear me? The former Ortec base. That's what the PLP man applied for. Now, and most of these PLP men, I can't answer them, but most of them are just fronts for the general party or whoever is they really working for. Because, you know, the politicians can't put stuff in their own name. So I can't say that's happening here, but you know how it goes. It says, I refer to your application dated the 13th December 2021 in respect of the above. I am to advise that government is prepared to offer you a 3 years conditional purchase lease in respect of 4.8 acres, so 5 acres of government land, shown as in red on the attached plan, Annex 1. The lease is for the purpose of a hotel and marina and is subject to the terms and conditions at Annex 2. So they taking the Ortec base, apparently the PLP, I guess, and they going to build an hotel and marina. If you wish to accept this offer, please provide the following. Annual rental for the period of 1st March 2022 to the 28th February 2023. $200 per acre. Jesus, I gotta take a sip on that. $200 per acre. Y'all ain't serious. Don't be a PLP and get your Crown Land then. $200 per acre. The lease document preparation fee, $45. Boy, they milking this fella. They getting all the money from him. Get that money. Get that money. Number 3, a survey prepared in accordance with the Land Surveyors Act. So you got to get a survey. 1975 of 4.8 acres for recording by a registered and licensed surveyor in private practice who should liaise with the Survey General prior to commencement of the survey in respect of Umbrella 242 Company Limited. The full registered address, so they want the full address of the company, a copy of the articles and memorandum. Y'all give him this before y'all get that? How he get the lease and y'all don't know the address? Y'all don't have the memorandums and article. Y'all don't have nothing other than the name of the company and the name of the man. Y'all get a P.O. box and the man only in the Commonwealth of Narnia. Only they now, after just giving the man the lease. They don't even know if this man is a real man. They don't know if the company is a real company. They don't have the company documents. They don't have nothing but the company and they put in the company name. Jesus. Jesus. Lord help this corrupt, broken, decrepit nation. Gone. We got hit. We got knocked right off just now. They knock us straight off. They knock us straight off the internet just now. So y'all stay. They're attacking us. All right? Remember, the government has the power to go into these platforms in their country and do certain attacks. So we're getting attacked right now. All right? So y'all just stay there. Don't go nowhere. And if this drops, we'll start again. All right? All right. Let's go. Let's continue with that document. They also need to remember they needed the actual address of the company, the actual memorandum and articles, and they need the latest annual return statement. So they ain't get this before they didn't decide to give the whole, not the whole, but to give the ORTEC base to one man. So now they want the annual return statement. And lastly, they want the full names and their positions within the company of the persons who you propose to be signatories to the lease. So not everyone in the company, but just whoever want to be signatory. Oh, that's only you? Okay, only you will sign. Jesus. It's a new day. This offer is subject to compliance with the provisions of Section 5 of the Ministry of Finance Act. This letter may serve as a... So remember the other letter say you don't give you authority to enter this. So it says this letter may serve as authority to enter the land upon compliance with the above. Should you decide to occupy at a later date, the rental will remain due from the date started at one above. So if you decide you wait years to go through with this, he still get it. But he just got to pay rent from when it was due above. But I can show you something with that date again that y'all didn't notice. All right, it says no work should commence at the property without requisite approvals from the requisite government agency. So go to Ministry of Works for Building Code. This offer will be deemed to have lapsed if your written acceptance and fees are not received within 90 days. So there's a limit there. From the date of this offer, please note that payments should be made by money order or certified check made payable to the Department of Land and Surveys. Now, let me take you back to these dates. I can take you back to the first one. Remember, he applied on the December 13th, right? But they built, let me see. They built him from March. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm looking at this right. Okay, yeah, that is correct. They built him from March 1st, even though he got this from March 16th. So they went back and backdated to March 1st. So he's getting billed from March 2022 to February 2023, even though he ain't really provide him the documents yet. He ain't paid him nothing yet. That's when the bill start running. This is the freakiest thing. But $200 per acre of the ORTEC base. As the company papers, see him there. That's the company papers. Umbrella 242 Limited. Umbrella 242 Ltd. All right? Now, the first thing they teach you in law school and the beliefs is you look at dates. All right? Someone look at the date on this for me, please. Let me see some smart person. Y'all can see good? What's the date on that? The 24th of December, this company was formed. Right? The 24th of December, 2021, this company was formed. The company was formed when? The 24th of December. Someone say 24. Only in the PLP, where they do voodoo maths, the number 13 is greater than the number 24. Because this fella applied on December 13th when the company didn't exist. He applied on December 13th when the company didn't exist, and he got approval. Let me take a sip. So Brave, because Brave is the only one can sign off on Crown Land. Brave can't count. So they, no man, y'all need to count, guys to count. It's me can't count. I can't count. It's me. Brave could count. Only Brave my child could count. The rest of our mother children can't count. Only Brave, mother child smart. All right. You know what? Say that yet. I can put it on. Yeah. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back to the other document. Let's go back to the other document. Yeah. So this document signed and sealed in December 2021 on Christmas Eve. Now you tell me which government office you can find any worker, government worker, on Christmas Eve. Who signed this? Let me see who this good person is, who was the only government worker to work on Christmas Eve. This is a stamp signature. This is one of the stamp signature, authentication code. And let me stamp December 2024, Christmas Eve, 2021. Jesus. And they stamp it for the Register General. So this don't have the real signature on it. They have the Register General stamp. The 24th, Christmas Eve. Man, this fella got the Christmas gift of a lifetime. He got, I think they just did this. They said, man, just go, let's take that land. Let's take the land. We can say we built in a hotel. Take that land. And then after they do everything, they say, hey, but guess what? We ain't put in no documents. We can't put in the company name. What company? We ain't got no company. So we got to go get the company papers. But they didn't give us the land. They didn't give you the land. Don't worry about that, man. That's the PLP in power. Huh? New day. New day. New day. It's a new day. Lord, let me show you the land. I'm so sick of this country. Jesus. Y'all better come out to this rally, you know. Y'all better come out. This is the survey plan. All right, this is the site survey for land situated in Camps Bay, Andres. All right, this is a survey plan. All the land right there is dark on this because it's in black and white. All the land right there. Jesus. They give the land away. This survey plan is dated July 2001. But I thought they tell him in 2021 that he had to go get a survey plan. This survey plan is dated July 2001. It was signed by the Surveyor General in, I guess that's the 11th of July. Yeah, the 11th of July. No, 11th of September. That's not 9 or 7. 11th of September 2001, but that's date July in writing. And it's all kind of funny stuff. This looks funny. All right. Surveyor certificate. Hubert Williams, surveyor, registered and licensed in the Bahamas, hereby certified that the plan has been made from surveys executed by me or under the personal supervision. Okay, that's good stuff. All right, and so that's the document. But anyway, nothing about this is making any sense. But this is your country. I just passing through. I quickly open the phone lines because, like I said, I ended early tonight. I'm ending early tonight. So I'm going to open the phone lines. You know the number, 803-5995, 803-5995. Rally coming, y'all. Rally coming. All right? We need you to show up. It's at the Fish Fry, Awaki. Rally coming. All right? And so show up in your numbers. 803-5995. Call in now. Call in now. I'm going to give you 5 minutes for calls. 803-5995. The number is on the screen. 803-5995. This your country. This your country. This is the kind of stuff that you're allowing. These people so slack. I mean, they give out the crown land to a company that don't exist. Good evening, you're live.
How you doing?
I'm awesome.
Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
A few people from Jamaica just landed yesterday to work on the same project. Yep.
No, man. COI getting because they're scared we're going to come in. They trying to take all the crown land, but let me tell you all something. Everything you all take, we can take back. You don't care what your contract say. If it's involving corruption and fraud, we're going to take it back. Everything that you all are stealing from us right now, payments you all come out. So they just came back from Andres. They had 4 surveys just come back. Now they're going to Eleuthera. All right? And they're going to Eleuthera. By tomorrow, they'll be in Eleuthera. So people think they're coming on the 23rd. No. They come in tomorrow to Eleuthera. They going to every island and taking everything we got. And so, yeah, some Jamaicans are there for that. I was being facetious. You can continue, ma'am.
Yes, the guy said he has a 1 to 2 year contract. He's so happy to be in the Bahamas. Yes, I was informed. He said he is here for the next 2 years.
Who gave him permit?
Well, I don't know, but he's only a phone call away. I'll find out.
Yeah. We need to know who gave him that permit. Who bring him here? Who he working for?
Yeah, I'll find out.
Yeah. All right?
Right.
Thank you for your
Okay.
call. Ladies and gentlemen, rally. Time to get together. All right, you can call in. 803-5995. I see some of you are trying to call in. 803-5995. Good evening, you're live.
Good evening, Mr. Bain.
Hi.
Hi. Let me just say this. The Prime Minister, when he came into power, he said to the public that he is going the way of the world. So he is going the way the world what to do with his country. And he's not listening to the Bahamian people. But I want the people to know, y'all better wake up and let's come out on the 2nd, because guess what? We're going to have to fight for our country. And I mean fight by talking in the corner. You need to come out and make it count at Parliament. These people need to get out. They don't care about us. Let me tell you something. From he come in, it was a land grabbing in Nassau and in every island.
Yeah.
You look out west. You look by Bonefish Pond. You look up on the hill, right round by the roundabout. You look out east. Their cronies are getting these land, and then they want to choke me and you when we try ask for grand land just to live on and do a little piece of farming on. They won't put their foot on our neck, and they won't choke us. Why do they hate us so much? Because everybody hand in the cookie jar. Everybody avaricious and can't get enough. And they talking, but they won't give us our doggone carbon credit money.
Wow.
Then they talking, but they won't come for our property if we don't pay our tax. You can't even get the job and the contract. They're giving it to foreigners everywhere. Even in the Prime Minister office. He gets one man there. What do you mean? Reesley. What I can't remember his name. A Jamaican.
Yeah.
And guess what? They just block out every Bahamian who apply. I tell you that because I've proven it.
Wow.
So I don't know what they're dealing with. They better go the way of the world to them same people in England where they've been dressing up like whatever, and the way they've been in the States with Kamala Harris. Go to them for vote. Don't come here. The people who put you there, you ain't get your ass to the ground. You ain't hearing what the people on the ground, how they feeling, how they eating, and how they living. You don't care? You same cabinet? You don't care? Keep don't caring, because we ain't care about y'all no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lincoln, we are praying for you. Be encouraged.
Thank
and
you.
Keep pushing hard, because you're up their backside and they tired of you.
Yeah.
But keep pushing and we're going to back you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
All right, you too. 803-5995. 803-5995. I'll take one more call. One more call. Get 803-5995. That is the number. All right. I'll take one more call. Listen, man. This. Good evening, you're live.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out something I saw today. I was driving and I saw this white car. It had 4 brand new Haitian flags flying on it and a huge Haitian flag on the hood. And then in the center of the roof, it had a very dirty, torn Bahamian flag. Now I know that Bahamian flag like that intentionally, and I'm only bringing this out to your attention because it seems like the police aren't trying to do anything about that. That's 2 laws that were broken one time. The flag that was torn is illegal to do that, but even for Bahamians to do that is illegal.
It is.
And also to fly any flag of any foreign nation without a Bahamian flag of equal or greater size, that is illegal if you're not flying the Bahamian flag of equal or greater size. And it was a tiny little flag. And I know that was done just to aggravate people. And I'm trying, I said I'd ask you because I know you were in touch with police officers. Could you ask them if they would please, because things like that, I know it aggravates a lot of Bahamians because it aggravates me. And I didn't even get his license number, and I didn't take a picture of it because I would have put that all over Facebook. Because it's like they come here and they know that if you try to attack them and say, look, you shouldn't be doing that, they're going to take that personally, even though they know it's illegal, you know.
Yeah. Because they have a takeover spirit, and Bahamians are too soft, and that is our problem. We got to stand up, and we got to make a change. We got to stand up, and we got to do something. Stand with us. Come out in your numbers.
Doing that, because they know Bahamians are soft.
Yeah. And so many Bahamians are afraid to come to protest. I don't know why, but they're afraid to come to protest. Well, this is not a protest, it's a rally. So come and show that you're serious, that you're not going to take this anymore, and that you want to see some change. All right? Thanks for your call.
Thank you.
So call in now. You got to hurry up. Call in now. 803-5995. You can call us back now. I'm going to take a minute for you to see me saying this on social media. But you can call us back now. All right? I don't know if the rest of y'all had enough, but I had enough, and that's why I'm standing up. All right? At the end of the day, they can say, boy, we should have listened to Lincoln. At the end of the day, that's what they can say. But I hope that they won't just say that, but they will just listen. You know, let's make this easy. Let's fight for our country because we're on the last leg. After this, that's it. And so we got to fight for this. All right. So if you are Bahamian and you're a real Bahamian and true Bahamian, come sign with us, man. Come sign up and fight. If you love this country, you live here and you're a foreigner and you love this country, you want to preserve this for future generations. Come on, man. Stand up. I'm going to stand up. I'm in the front lines. I'm taking the bullets. I'm not afraid. I'm only asking you to stand with me. All right, that's all I'm asking you. She talked about how they was displaying the Bahamian flag, but did y'all notice anything on that car? They have the Haitian flags, no Bahamian flags with it, but the car ain't licensed. And they driving that on the road. They call, law for them. The law only for Bahamians. Look again. That's the car right there. Well, that's the hatchback under no license plate. They have their own. Someone say that's the one I saw. Oh, that's the caller. That's the car you saw? Well, we saw the car too. And that car, I didn't see no Bahamian flags on that one. But so maybe they just put it on later. Maybe someone told them something and they're going to put up a tear Bahamian flag to show you what they want to do to Bahamians, to show you what they're thinking. And they are driving around with no license plate on Carmichael Road. They cool. And that's right by the police station. You all know where that is? See it there? That's it. That's by the clinic, by the police station. Y'all ain't serious with this country. Y'all playing with this country. We got to take our country back. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I want to do for the night. I just wanted to show you these things and let you know that we are fighting for a new Bahamas. You're going to see they're going to... Oh, wow. Call out. Sorry, I got to end there. I am so sorry. I got to end there. But I am sorry. We got to fight for this country. That's it. Now, they're going to try to suppress this live so it doesn't share, it doesn't go there. You don't share the live. Share it with your family and friends. And I'm doing it short today, so it's not 2 hours or 3 hours, 1 hour. Send it to your family and friends. Tell them, watch this. It's a lot of information. If they want to see more information, go to our website, coalitionofindependence.com, where you can see some of our plans. But we are going. Remember, there's a tea party coming up. A tea party next week, Saturday. There's a tea party, so men, women, all of you can join us. Get your tickets. Go by the headquarters. Get your tickets for the tea party. There it is. It's going to be at the mansion in South Beach. But go get your tickets. All right. Reserve your tickets right away. And then the week after that, we have our we make sure that's a Saturday. Is that a Saturday? No, it's the wrong thing. And the tea party. Is that a Saturday? Okay, it's the 28th of May. So whenever the 28th of May is, that's when the tea party is. All right. And so rally is going to be, remember the address has changed. It's now on the Fish Fry. All right. At the right where they have the stage and all that, we're going to be right there. All right. So some of the PLP told me that they said, boy, if you all have it there, so a lot of people are going to walk there. They're going to be able to just walk there. So they get crowds, they get attracted with all that music. So we're going to have entertainers. We're going to rally y'all. We got some performers, entertainers. We have the big stage. All right. So this could be something to see. Come out and hear what we have to say. See our new shadow ministers. The first set of them. Every few months, we're going to release more and more of them, and we are going to get ready to take this country back. Ladies and gentlemen, all I can say is show up in numbers. Bring your friends, family. Don't come alone. Bring your children. Let them see history in the making. Let them be a part of history in the making. We are going to take this country back. We're not letting the F&M come back and take this country back to the dogs. We're not letting the PLP continue with their corruption. Listen, what they are doing right now is going to blow your mind. There's stuff going on that the public don't even know. It's going to blow your mind. They are raping and robbing at epic levels right now. And we're going to have some cleaning up to do. Stand with me. They're going to victimize me in every way, but I was built for this. They're going to come against me in every way, but I was built for this. And so are you. You're Bahamian, you're strong, you're resilient. You're ready for this challenge. So stand with me. And if you're scared to stand in the front, come stand in the back. I can take the bullet. I can stand in front of you. We're scared of them. We're scared of nothing they could bring at us. Stand with me. I'm going to fight for this country. Fight with me. All right? So, again, Hidden Gems Tea Party is on May 28th. That's at the South Beach Mansion. Go get your tickets. And make sure you show up to Arawaki. Arawaki. Bring your friends and family. Come out and be a part of history. Come hear the vision for New Bahamas. Come and see the transformation. So we thank you. I'm going to put that poem up on my page, and you could go and read it and enjoy it and meditate on it, because that is how I see it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. We love you. Something great is coming. Something powerful is coming. Get ready to stand with me. If we don't stand up, it's going to be over.
Easy now.
I'm going to be free or die.
If we don't stand up, it's over.
With my face turned to the sun.
All they have to do is stand with me.
Weight on my shoulder.
I'm going to take the bullet.
A bullet in my gun.
But I got to do this for our children. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, I got eyes in the back of my
For all of our mothers, I want you to know that I'm fighting for your children. That's what this fight is about. As we go, we want to give our condolences to the Williams family who lost their brother.
While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night.
Powerful writer, really, very brilliant man. Condolences to those lost. We're going to continue the fight for all of those who pass and didn't get a chance to do Bahamas. They're going to be carrying us on the other side. Proud of witnesses.
You have made it 100 miles to freedom. Would you like to pick a new name to mark your freedom?
Are you ready?
Paradigm. salvation. And I fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. You hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on.
Harriet, welcome to the Underground Railroad.
And I know what's around the bend might be hard to face 'cause I'm alone, and I just might fail, but Lord knows I'll try. Shine stars fill the sky. Stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Do you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. I hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. I go to prepare a place for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, join me. God bless you, and God bless the New Bahamas.